Hello everyone, welcome back to the next episode of my challenge of reaching $1 billion before the year 1900 on easy difficulty. I have a sad thing to report to you. I recorded a few sections, but somehow my recording got corrupted, and so I do not have the last about 10 minutes or so on camera. But to give a brief overview of what I just did, first of all, I extended my bread production, or my bread, not production, actually my bread production as well, but mainly my bread line. It was originally just from Oceanside to Chandler and on the way back to Salinas Holt. I don't know why I had a stop right there, but I don't know. I just had it. What I did, I expanded my side all the way to Oceanside again, and from Oceanside I have extended my route to St. Paul. So I extended my bread production by Oceanside and St. Paul again. What I did to make this work, I added in St. Paul, I added 2 more lines, 1 additional passenger line and 1 additional cargo platform. Not passenger line, but cargo passenger platform. So I have a 4-lane road over here, going all the way to Oceanside, and I have made a split, a connection like so, which connects my regular cargo transports to my passenger lines. What I could have also done is or extended this train station to have to have 2 cargo platforms on this side, 2 explicit cargo platforms, but I think this should work out just fine. Oceanside isn't as busy as it can be, and if it becomes a problem, I will deal with it. Additionally, I want to increase my bread production over here. Currently I transport up to 180 units of bread. So if I just add a little bit of double track in the middle, just like so, maybe a little bit longer, I can up this number to about 400 units by just adding a second train on there. And this should be just fine, because I just noticed that my bread production can deliver up to 300 units right now. So yeah, what I did to do to up this number, actually I planned to doing so, but I did not do it quite yet. I want to hook up this grain field over here and connect it via this road over there. So let's do that. I want to have an unload station right here, and let's get me a return road like so, and I want to have a connection over there. I want to have a truck loading station on this grain field, and this should work out beautiful. So this has a perfect rate, so I need about, I don't know, let's give me 20. Let's start with 25 vehicles and connect them all on a new line. Autosave, thank you very much. Let's add them to a new line from here to here. Let's call this line, this is called Oceanside. Oceanside grain supply line. Perfect. Good. Oceanside grain supply line, where are you? Oceanside is here. I should have blue. Double click. Okay, I have a rate of about 120, so I can easily almost double my wagons on there. So let's collect all of them and just unselect a few of them, copy them, and we are up to a rate of 212. This should bring up my total bread production to about 300. So what I also need to do is remove a few of your wagons. Sir, thank you. And just copy you. Good, you should pull out from a... Actually, I don't know where your train depot is. Oh, over here. Okay. It should pull out from there, which does work out nicely. For respect to signaling, I want to have a signal over here, a signal over here, one in the center, and one close to this connection over here. I want to have a non-one-way signal over there. And I want to have a non-one-way signal over here as well. It's looking good. This is looking very good. What I also did in between, in the time I did not record, is I included a supply line from this forest to this sawmill. This sawmill can have a production up to 400, so I can hook up a second forestry hut from here. Good. Let's check the numbers. 287. That'll be just fine. Good. What did I do as additionally? Let me just think for a second. Did I do something else? No, I think that was about it. Oh yeah, I did something over here. I connected or disconnected this tools factory from my brick production. So my brick production line, or a bricks distribution line, just ends at Oceanside. Starts from St. Paul, delivers the brick all the way up there to Chandler, and from Chandler it collects the logs and collects it to this sawmill. And I did this just because this sawmill does not produce very much. And if this sawmill is not producing anything, my gear factory is slowed down substantially. So yeah, that's why I included this. Let's see how much. I have a rate of 410. This should be just fine. Did I do something else? No, not really. But I planned out and laid out my next expansion opportunity. I want to have a nice train station from here, from this steel factory, all the way following the white lines to over here. And I want to deliver this coal mine, or this coal from here to this bread mine, or to this bread factory, and deliver it all the way to this steel factory. And I want to have the grain from here to here, from the green arrows pointing into this steel mill. I want them shipped over to here. And from here I have a simple truck line which distributes to Denver. Should work out just nicely. If this, if Denver reaches a bread consumption of about 200, which is not very likely, but it can happen. What I can do is I can add up to 400, or I can add up to three grain fields, which would boost my delivery rate quite a bit, even further. But yeah, let's get this. Oh no, before I get this started, I need to repay my loan. I need to not repay my loan, but wait for some more money to come in. So you see I spent about $54 million in cash just to get everything working again. What I also did, I added a few more trains and optimized a few of the train lines I've set up previously. So yeah, should everything work out. Good. $4 million in bank. Let's wait for like 5 million. 5 million more, so I can have $10 million. With $10 million in cash, I think I can lay out the infrastructure for my next project. Once this is laid out, I wait a little bit longer to so that I can afford the right trains. $2 million more. Not my big minus, but it should level out very quickly. Once I have $2 million in the plus, I pause the game again and... Oh, I'm at 1 speed, that's why it takes so long. I take my loan and... Yeah. Oh, I just missed it. Well, let's just take it anyway. And let's get started. Let's start with 6 million. I don't care. I don't want to wait any longer. With respect to buildings, I want to have... Do I want to have 2 lines? Yeah, let's have 2 lines. Let's have 2 lines, yeah. Should be fine. So you can connect over here. I pop you down over here. I don't want you to connect to this ore mine, because this would completely ruin my plans. But I want you to connect to this bread mill over here, or to this bread factory. So I just pop you wherever it is somewhat cheap. Oh, this is really bad, so maybe I should put you... Maybe I should put you here. Yeah, maybe this, I should put you here. Or even here. Nah, here should be fine. This is costing me much money. Well, but as long as I have a blood connection, I will get the money right back in. Okay, with respect to tracks, let's lay a simple double track line, as you have seen it plenty of times. $2 million, 2.8. Yes, I know that this is going to be expensive. Should I swoop around this or should I just go with a straight connection? Let's see what the game decides. 3.7 million, I think. Yeah, I think this is just fine. I can just afford it, just ever so slightly can afford it. I hope that the second line is cheaper. $800,000. Let's let the game run for a bit. 3 million, okay. This should be just fine. Just enough money to be able to connect. Collision? Why do you have a collision all of a sudden? You didn't have a collision right here, no? Are you connected nicely? Yes, you are connected nicely. Then let's just go with that. And let's reconnect from here to here. 1.2 million. Well, I take it. I simply take it. Let's add a diamond crossing. Construction not possible. Why though? Thank you. It wasn't that hard, was it? No. Oh. Did I set up passengers? Yes, I set up passengers. But nothing I cannot remove or repair. So I need to get rid of most of this train station. don't know if it would have been easier to just get a refund. Well, but now I connected it already. I started already the demolishing process. So let's continue it. So it's perfect. Let's get some tracks laid out which I accidentally deleted, and have cargo lines, cargo platforms on both sides. Oh, I need to replace this one. I've fat fingered. Respect to buildings, yeah, let's go with the huge cargo building on the side. And I want to have some diamond crossing on this side. This is a super straight line. If I really want to, I can actually connect up a cargo line and make Amarillo like kind of a hub. So I can swoop my line over here, make use of my straight line, and connect it to there. This tunnel is actually quite cheap. Maybe I can do that. I don't know yet. What I also can do is I can make use of this even further if I include this refinery and hook it up to this this fuel refinery and hook it up to this regular refinery. So, that for now. Let's demolish this, and I want to have a cargo terminus. Not a terminus, a regular station. And let's get rid of a little bit of road here. And pop it down like so. This is much cheaper. Not much cheaper, but much less time consuming to make the connection like so. Okay, so my cargo building is set up to here. All I need to do is supply this side to the ore. Or do I want it to have supplying to the coal? I don't know yet. Let's see. Let's make a straight connection all the way up here. And from here, let's take this line. And let's go in smaller steps with roads. They don't care too much about they care a little bit, but in general, roads are much more forgiving. Trucks are much more forgiving than trains when it comes to level and steepness. Good. Now I need to let the game run again. 4 million. Wow, this was super quick. So I can have a truck station. So I want the trucks to go like so. So they come in. So they on this side they should not have a connection problem. And over here I also want a truck station. Yeah, let's do it, but let's do with... On this side I want to have a huge truck station. And actually, let's have it on the other side. I'll get rid of this section. This one is connected still, yes. And I want to have another road street access over here. And I also want to have a street access over here. With respect to this street exit, I want to have this way. And you eventually connecting to the city. Let's make it a triple segmented connection. And you can go like so. Do I want to have another thing? No, let's do it like that. Let's have just regular truck unload stations here. One here. And one over here. So we can make a route that traverses all the way. That's good. It's very good. Now, it comes to the other side. All I need to do is have a... Do I want to have it as a truck? Probably. I probably want to use trucks for this line. So I don't feel like... I don't want to use my time to set up just a regular one-way road connection. It's like, yeah, a little bit of a time waste for now. Especially considering that trucks are so much easier to set up. So let's have a nice connection over here. You are connected to the steel mill, that's good. Now I need a truck station that goes like here. And I want you to go upstairs a bit, or not upstairs, uphill. Connect like so. And then afterwards go all the way down again. Wrong direction? This direction, yes. And let's go there. Now I need some buildings. I need a truck station here. This does not need to be as big anymore. But let's go configure it and have it one way, pointing inwards, like here. And connect it obviously to the road. Oh, this is the wrong direction. I want it the other way around. Station entrance, yes. Station entrance, this is nice. Then I want to unload it over here. Buildings, truck station unloading. Do I want to separate those out? No, let's keep it together, but let's make a huge station. And let's have 2 station entrances. One over here and one over there. And have a train station exit here and here. All I need to do is connect this side to here and this side to somewhere around here-ish. Now, one last building I need to place. So also make it regular size again. Is here. Good. It's working out beautiful. The road depot. Let's get me around 20 vehicles. Oh, let's go with 25. Make a new line from here to here. Good. I want you to be Amarillo. Grain supply 1. Amarillo, grain supply 1. Let's double click it over here. You have a rate of 80. So I can double it. This should be 160, and let's remove a few vehicles from my selection. And double them again. Not enough money. But then I just let the game run. 900,000 should be enough for... let's see the rate. Where's this 160, so I should be put on 10 more vehicles. 10 more vehicles on this Amarillo line. Good. The second line is quite substantially longer. And also I want you on, let's manage this line further a little bit. I want you to Amarillo East, you can use simply both. And here you can use 1 and 2. Don't know why you don't use this over there. But I guess it is how it is. It would have been nice if you actually could swing around this way. Would be a lot easier for me to handle. But yeah, let's just go with 50 vehicles. And add a line between here and all the way down there. Let's call it Amarillo. Amarillo, it's called not Amarillo. Grain supply 2. Amarillo grain supply 2. We have a rate of 166, so let's go with 10, also 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 199, this is almost perfect. Too perfect, actually, to be true. But yeah. I need to make a train, road depot over here as well. Let's have this line, looks like it wants to have 50 vehicles on it, maybe. Oh, I need more money for 50 vehicles. Well, actually, maybe I should double track this line even. Yeah, maybe this is what I should do. I should double track this line. So I can have 2 routes with 200 each. But let's first get some get 50 horse cars on this line. Because overall I want to have a total of about 800 how's it called? 800 units moved. So from 2, actually, where is it? I want, yes, give me 1 and give me 2. Is this exit? Yes, this should be an accident. They should actually prefer this one. So let's make... Let's get rid of you then. How's your line looking now? Yes, this works. I honestly don't get it. Maybe I should change the in taking out ingoing street and outgoing street. I just want to remove this one and this one. Yes, thank you. So cargo exit. Why can't I have a cargo exit? Can I have an input? Yes, I can have an input, and now I want an output. For some reason it's not possible. Configure output. Thank you. Street connection cargo. There is no way I can have several platforms in the middle, right? Don't think that's possible. Well, it is how it is. Let's look at my frequency. My frequency is 115. So let's go with 20 vehicles more. Or let's go with 15 vehicles more. and put them also on line 2, which I need to rename. A196, perfect. Okay, I need money again before I can do anything else. 2 million, okay, let's go with 40 vehicles for now, for the distribution lane. The distribution lane should connect from here to here, here, and here. This should be called Denver distribution. This should be called Denver coal to steel. And line 1, which was line 1? Nothing, I can just remove line 1. Good. This is a setup. So now I need to do some magic over here. And add a train. I need about, I don't know, $6 million to $7 million for my train. So let's be right back once I have the money. Okay, a few days later, I already have the money. So let's buy Steam, let's buy the Baldwin class, for obvious reasons. And let's go with like 2 beefy trains. $289, can I afford 2? I miss like $60, so let's wait. Now I can. And I want you on a new line from here all the way over there. And you will be money printer money printer 3. Money printer 3. Let's look at its rate. Double click 207. So I can just double the number of trains and this should be fine. But before I do that, I obviously need to have some signaling. And I want you actually to be one way. And I have just in rather long distances apart some sections over here. Good. Now let's let the game run again. In the year 1990, I need to reduce my game speed, my calendar speed to about half. But yeah, this is going... Do you... Oh no, you actually don't connect. No. You actually don't connect. Oh, this is bad. I need to remove this. I can't have it like that. I didn't think about it, and now it bites me in my ass. Yeah, I need you to connect. I need you to be able to connect over here. That's all I care about. Yes, now you're connected. And now I can get rid of this section. And I want just a second street access on the back. And with respect to street access, I want to have a street connection from here to here. And from here to there. And let's give me a waypoint. And let's manage this line from Denver South. I want you to add to here. Perfect. This should be working nicely. Now I need to manage this line again, and in Denver transfer, I want you to use 3 and 4. Oh, that's the wrong one. I want you to use 3 and 4 as a secondary, and the lime, or not, yeah, the lime color, I want you to use 1 and 2. Why are you not showing that you're going to use 2 as well? Oh, this isn't Denver South, I need in Denver transfer. Perfect. You should have as little of crossing as possible. So you are not connected to the steel mill either, and I don't have any money, but this will change as soon as I connect this one over there. Come on, game, give me some money. I ain't need much. Nice. So this is working, this is working. This is connected to both sides over here. And this is connected to both of my truck and my steel mill. Maybe if traffic jam becomes an issue, I need to split up those trains and those trucks rather. And maybe I also need to change my truck line over here between the coal mine. What I also could have done is have a little train connection. But this hill is ugly for trains. Maybe I could have swung around like here, like so. Could have been an option as well. Good. With that being said, and my moneymakers being built, I think I wrap up the episode right here. And till the end, till the next time, I will let the game a little bit run, collect some money, and see you in the next episode. Have a nice day.